Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be selected. Ready, Macadam 20, ready. Ready. Home team selection Miami Hurricanes.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Corner, defensive motion, option defense red key, option defense red key, option defense pitch key, option is set to balanced, option defense, strip ball, strip, tackling up, some drops, flats, option is set, coach suggestions, formation, there are 6,
First down for this offense.
Yes, give cushion, yes.
They believe they can run right here. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Blocking option, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. RPO zone RP selected.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, that's a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. options. HB selected.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Running it back, it's Johnson. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
Categories, there are 2 subcategories. Option set to under 18 plays. You have 8 options. 4, 3 is selected. Nickel. Time. Normal. You have 18 options.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Formation. 3 to 4. Under. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options.
They'll line up
Cover
right at the
48
48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Yes.
They move the tight end all over. On the run, it's Emmanuel. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. We take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking, and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Give cushion.
Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. The give from the gun. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
TV blitz 0 is selected. Formation. Over. There are 3 categories.
They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Yes.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
There are 6 categories.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
Absolutely
Entering play call.
And now the lead is extended.
7 options. 5.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8.
Gun. Green. There are 14 categories. You have 15 options. 617 selected.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
I tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
On the run, it's Haynes. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fox. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. When you play backer in Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
Attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
Corner.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to his offense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
From the 3-4 under FS Fire 3.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Give push audible.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On the ground, it's Emmanuel. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, kicked it in gear, and he got the long touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
There are 8 categories. There are 14 subcategories. Option is set to green. 15 plays. You have 4 options. Gun is selected. Go up, gun, green. There are 85.
The UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Right.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that
Triple
scheme
option.
that you can use against this defense.
Corner. Post. Backs protect.
He's looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. Out to
Entering
the
play call,
35-yard line and a little extra breathing room
FWHL.
with that 15-yard pickup.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Corner.
Looking to move it through the air. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
14 categories.
And a really good
had
job by the
15
quarterback
options,
being very
95
decisive. He saw his
selected.
matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Post. Corner.
Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Post. Corner.
Fast motion from the offense. Dialing up a second down pass play. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Corner.
On third down, going up top. He's open on the right. Just what they hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
15 options,
Hard work
94
pays
is
off,
selected.
guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out.
Backs protect.
Working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Now they'll run the draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
You have 15 options, HB draw is selected.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Right. Post. Corner.
He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game. They're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Post. Corner.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. A fair catch called for and made.
Entering play call formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to under 18 plays. You have 8 options.
put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Gonna run it. It's Emmanuel. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Entering play call under. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. FS Fire 1 is selected.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He'll try it again. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
Entering play call under. There are 2 categories. You have 8. Cover 3 hard flat.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Pass.
The run to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Play call
and defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Pass.
Just feeds the running back. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Entering play call.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
There are 2 categories.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Pass.
They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. You need to put more plays together like that right there.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Information. There are 6 categories. There are coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Base model
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
There are 6 categories.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
There are 6 categories.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Right? The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Just put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Corner.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again.
Corner.
The give to the back. Just trucks through it. All kinds of room to the right. 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, UCF.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Special teams, you have 5 options. Kickoff lift is selected.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Oh, look out! He's at the 40, at the 20, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Chase!
6 categories.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10.
Right. Goes. Corner.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stokes. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Right.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime.
The inside is selected.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Right.
He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Goes. Corner.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen.
Entering play
this
ball,
defense
special
on
teams,
point,
they have
reading
7
their scouting
options,
report, making big plays.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 14 sub-category. Green route, FD inside.
UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Backs protect.
Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25.
Corner.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. You know, they say you make your own luck. Not always.
No, and that is so frustrating for a defense. When you get your hand on the ball and make a play and they get the bounce, it's so frustrating. You got to put that behind you. They got the first down. They got a good break. We'll get the next one.
Corner.
Going up top on first down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Corner.
On second down, wants to throw it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
There are 14 categories. You have 12 options. 96 is selected.
This is a 3rd and long.
Post. Post. Corner.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Post. Corner.
Comes out throwing on first down. Complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You have 9 options. HB off tackle is selected.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
Post. Corner.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but build some momentum. Maybe the second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the point after is good.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
just enough time for one final play of the half.
Give pass.
Quarterback checking off. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams. You have
And the
7
Canes will
options.
kick it off to start the second half.
Left is selected.
And they desperately wanted to
Entering
attempt a
play
return,
clock.
but
Green
decided
route
not to.
600.
Instead, they'll take
Green
the
right
touchback.
offset. F push inside zone.
UCF has it once again.
Max
What do you think
protect.
about that? They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. And I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Second down coming up.
Max protect.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screen. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Caught behind the line. It's Gage. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Push 95.
A nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Right. Coast. Corner.
He wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Stokes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the fifth sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job of making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate. The ball got swatted away incomplete.
The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job.
Entering
Touches
play
it dead.
call.
No return
Coach
on this one.
suggestions. There are 6 categories. Sam Mike 1.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
Pass.
Receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Flying down the right side. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Liberty. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Gage. Shakes off the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job on the defender.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Corner.
From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end getting vertical. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Back right. Corner.
He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already had 2 picks in the game, and they swapped that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Corner.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Throws to the back. Finds his man. It's Gage. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts
Entering
into the
play
lead
call,
with that
coach
score.
And man, they
suggestions.
needed it.
There are
They had to
8
have something to
categories.
go
You
right.
have
Listen,
15
still down.
options.
But this is a
Attempt to
great start
select
to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that was a 10-play,
Entering play call,
75-yard
special
drive.
teams. You have 5
And they
options.
pay it off
You
with a
have to lift
strike
to
from
select it.
38 yards out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair
Entering
catch.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here comes
Spread.
the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Yet another tremendous all-purpose back that the Canes use both running and receiving.
Man, showing you he can do it all. And listen, if I'm this offense, continue to find this guy, beat him, let him make big plays, let this Hurricane crowd go nuts.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yes.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose
Entering
a
play
couple.
call, coach suggestions.
Maybe that stop shows
There are
this
6
defense
categories.
is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir. No, Moss. Get it together.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Yes.
Quick handoff. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Spread.
And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10.
Yes.
Running the red zone, it's Johnson.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Yes.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
And the Canes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Suggestions. There are
Can't let
6
the same guy
categories.
beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4.
Yes. Audible.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
There are 6 categories.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
24.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Yes.
Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended.
6 categories.
They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown him a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Green pace. 680, 94. FKHQK 618 PSTWHL.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Backs protect.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Entering
the delay of game pushes the offense back.
98, 95 HV, FKHQK 618 PSTWHL.
First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Looking to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And it's going to be a Pick six. Touchdown, Miami. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 28 over UConn. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to find his man on first down. The sure hands, it's Haynes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
You have 15 options.
You want to be physical with your quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Hurricane. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. This offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
There are 8 categories.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Someplace.
He's loose down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Knights! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCF 31.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. concept, there, man blitz, there are 10 categories.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're
And he's running in the open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get in the mix of those big guys.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Hurricanes are on the move. They want that clock to run. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead.
Touchdown, K! And the pummeling has started.
There are 6 categories.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
There are 8 categories.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Yes.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
There are 6
Great job by the
categories.
defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps,
Entering
running
play
the football,
call,
nowhere
coach
to go.
suggestions.
We've
There are
reached the
6
2-minute warning, and
categories.
this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
Formation. There are 6 concept. Man, deep, SS blitz 1, soft, SS blitz 1.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets to the turner on the ground.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Now the
options.
UCF
Left,
offense
right.
ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in
Entering
this
play
situation,
call,
you know exactly
SS
what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Zero blast is selected. Sam Mike 1. Sog Blitz 1. SS Sam Mike 1. Cover 1. Sog Blitz SS Blitz 1. Sam Mike 1.
First down here for the offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Entering play call, men blitz. There are 10 categories. You have 37 options. Hammer zero blast is selected.
Offense gets set for second down. And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.